If
My
you,
video is disabled.
I'm sorry.
Someone disabled my video.
I don't, that might have happened from the Zoom master in the sky. I don't know. But we'll go ahead and get started.
Who
You
is
might want,
that?
if you could at least mute your microphones for now. And then there will be a chance to offer comments or questions later on. So hi, everyone. I'm Robert Leeds. And as president of the Board of Trustees, I want to welcome you to this special meeting, the purpose of which is to share information with you about the current situation in our beloved spiritual community. 2020 has been a heck of a year. It's been challenging for all of us in a variety of ways. The OCSL leadership, volunteers, and employees have been working hard to continue to provide the love and support that is the essence of our community. We all miss being together, hugging each other, learning together, celebrating life together. But we also know that there is a light at the end of this tunnel. On top of the challenges from the pandemic, you know that Reverend Jeff has had a couple of challenging years with his health. Jeff has realized that he has come to a point that he needs to reorient his energies toward healing. So today we're going to talk about what that will look like. There have been many conversations happening, much planning to make sure that OCSL continues in a vital, nurturing way. We want to be transparent with all of you about that, which is what this meeting is about. We have an amazing group of people at our center, and this is absolutely a team effort with many people stepping up to give of their time and talents and love. So the way this is going to work is Reverend Jeff has a few words to say. Then we'll hear from the staff ministers. Then I'll talk a little bit about the role of the board. And then there'll be time for you to ask questions or share your thoughts and feelings after that. This is a family discussion, and we want you to share what you think you need to share. So Reverend Jeff, are you there? If you're ready.
I am here. Am I? Yes, let's see. I'm here.
You're gorgeous.
Thank you, darling. Okay. All right, my friend Robert, thank you so much. It's as I went to put pen to paper to make some notes about this this morning, I realized that words don't fit very well when the heart is so largely involved in things. You all probably know that, and I'm surprised too that that there are folks that oh well, no, I won't go there. Anyway, I am at the strong encouragement of my doctor and with the support of our board of trustees, taking the medical leave of absence. We're looking at an initial or a preliminary period of 6 months is what we're looking at and considering. We are fortunate here at our center to have such an impressive depth of talent and of skill set. Whoops. Should I take it or should I not? No. All right. Where was I? To have an impressive depth of talent, of skill set that I am completely confident will allow us to navigate this season with grace, with peace of mind, and with peace of heart. I am still amazed at what we've done this last couple of years. This year, in the middle of a pandemic, all the bills are paid, and they will be through the end of the year. It's impressive how well we take care of our community. What else do I want to tell you? I've come to love this this community of ours, and it makes me sad, horrendously sad, because I'm going to miss the rowdiness, frankly, as displayed, here just a few minutes ago. It's good. It's good for us. I'm glad that some very smart person at the end of our mission and vision statement added play and fun, or fun and play. We need to make sure to do that. This sky is not falling. We're in really good shape, leadership-wise, stewardship-wise. We do have quite a well-considered plan that somebody will speak to. I think Robert will speak to that, or someone will this morning. We have amazing administrative coverage. We have talent, and we have the minds, and we have the heart to just carry on. It'll be what it is, but I need to focus, and I know that you all support that. So that's what we're gonna do. That's what's right in front of me to do, and I appreciate your love and support. So I'm sure there will be more conversations to be had, but for now, that's what I have, and I'll give it back to Robert or whoever's next. And I thank you, and I love you. Blessed be.
We love you too. I think next is the ecclesiastical team. Our staff ministers, Jerry, Tony, and Sally, and as well as Constance, have some things to say. So I will turn it over to whoever's up.
Okay. Reverend Jerry here. Good morning, everyone. And for anyone new to our community, I'm Reverend Jerry Carter, one of the staff ministers here at the Oakland Center for Spiritual Living, along with Reverend Sally Bartholomew, Reverend Tony Bradford, and Reverend Francione, who is working with the East Bay Church at this time, but still remains an integral part of our ministry. And of course, our very own Reverend Jeff. So good to see you today, Reverend Jeff.
Good to see you too, Jerry.
And to feel you. I feel you. I feel you. And I just wanted to give a little background. You know, I've been with the Oakland Center for the past 20 plus years, and I'm so proud to say that I've served our community and this center in many varying capacities. Over the years, and just being on the education corps and the board of trustees and the practitioner leadership corps, and facilitating classes and workshops, and working very closely with Reverend Jeff from the time he arrived. What a joy and a pleasure it is. And I'm happy to say that along with Reverend Sally and Reverend Tony and Constance, we have formed a collaborative team to support Oakland Center during this time of Reverend Jeff's leave of absence so that he can focus on his health more now than ever. In order for him to be well and get back with us, he needs to take good care of himself. And I know you know this, Reverend Jeff, and that's what this is all about. So we're cheering you on. And with all of that being said, you know, the ministers here today and Constance Chapman, our administrative assistant, have been working diligently, especially over the last several months, to form a solid team plan to support our community while Reverend Jeff is on leave. We are here for you to manage church business and be of support to our community and to each other as a collaborative team. Know that our hearts are open wide as we embrace our spiritual community. We have broken the groundwork and are ready to step into action, even more now than ever. Thank you for being with us, and I'm going to now turn this over to Reverend Sally, who will share with you more about herself and our team plan. Thank you.
Thanks, Jerry.
Thank you, Reverend Jerry. And I will say for myself, I came into the ministerial role early in February, and then right after that, we went into this shelter.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's what happens.
Quite a riot for me as well, to play off of that phrase. And I must say that I have felt so fully supported and loved throughout this process, because we as a ministerial team have been in touch on a bi-weekly or a weekly basis since the beginning for me. And so I have always felt very fully supported by this team, and I know that this team is here for me. And now we're just opening it up to the greater community, the greater village, saying we are here we are your team, and this includes the ministers as well as the practitioners and the board of trustees. So we are a team. And I have a document that I'm debating with myself. Do I bring it up onto the screen to share it with you? It's very analytical, it's very up in my head. And so I'm leaning towards not sharing the actual document itself and to view these lovely beings that are on the screen. What I will do with the document is let you know that my corporate background includes developing contingency plans. And so as we were moving forward with what's going on with Reverend Jeff, what came to me was, well, we need a contingency plan. So of course I drafted the plan, and we have been communicating about this plan within our ministerial and ecclesiastical leadership team for quite a while now. So it's gone through several versions. And what I will tell you is that it covers areas such as the services, the Sunday, Wednesday, special services. It covers our ministries that we have in place. It covers our education core and what's going on with that, as well as our practitioner core, what's going on with youth and family, the administration of the village itself, that which Constance takes really great care of for us, facilities, and then our relationship between the ecclesiastical and leadership team and the board of trustees. So what we have done is we have documented all of this, and we have put people's names as people of contact with each of these areas. And what I want you to know today, write down these names, maybe somebody put it in the chat for us, but the ecclesiastical leadership team includes Constance Chapman, Reverend Jeff, Reverend Jerry, Reverend Tony, and myself. So if you have any questions about what's going on at the center, please contact one of us, all of us, and we will get back to you with our responses. And so I think that's where I'm going to end this afternoon, and I will pass it off to Reverend Tony.
So good afternoon, everyone. Quickly, just want to give you a history of even how I got here to the Oakland Center for Spiritual Living. Reverend Jeff was a senior when I entered ministerial school, and through my travels on being a minister, I ended up in Wilmington, Delaware. And one of the jobs I realized was mine to do is to help that center make a transition and a decision to close down. And it was one of the most wonderful experiences in my life. And it was a teamwork, and it was a special team that left the footprint and love, and all the financials were amazing. And it was a blessing to honor that change in that center. So with that said, I am feeling that same support here and loving this community. And again, the best thing we can do is keep this community thriving, supported, and growing. And Reverend Jeff will like that. So that's how we're going to honor him and keep him in his bed getting well, is keep this place running. And he has been hands-on with the ecclesiastical team, and I've loved that too. So he's taught us well. We're supporting him and supporting you, and it's my honor to continue to serve here.
Blessed be.
Constance?
Where is Constance?
She's over in the corner right there.
I'm right here. My cat has been totally bugging me the whole service. So if you saw that, I just threw her some, but it didn't stop her. But anyway, so I'm very, very honored to be part of this ecclesiastical leadership team. And I'm really I'm just so glad that it's in place, because I so want Reverend Jeff to take time for himself. We work very closely together, and there's times when I wanted to, yes, exactly that. Right. So, and actually I have at times told him things.
Yes.
Yeah. So, And so I am very, very grateful to be part of this. And I just know the village is going to continue to work the way the village works. And yeah, and so if you ever need to know anything, you can just email me and I will get it to the right person. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Constance. So as you can see, we have a lot of loving, capable people making sure that our center continues to thrive. Regarding the Board of Trustees, our main call is to make sure that the finances of the community are stable and being used in a responsible way. But it goes deeper than that. I mean, the Board of Trustees is really here to hold the high watch for the center and to make sure that, you know, the overall wellness of the center is being supported. So we've been working closely with Reverend Jeff to figure out the best financial arrangement that's fair, compassionate, and responsible. We will be ensuring that his health coverage continues uninterrupted. We are currently researching disability insurance right now, and he'll be receiving reduced compensation from the center along with disability. Because the other thing is that he's not totally disappearing. He's still going to be having his fingers in some things behind the scenes. So we're in the process of working that out. The main thing is that we want to make sure that his financial situation is secure. So we're working out the details, and we hope to have that clarified in the next few weeks or next month. So before I open it up to questions or comments, I just want to recognize that we all wish the circumstances were different, but that we can meet this moment with an open, loving heart and a clear head, whatever it may hold. And whatever you are feeling as part of our family, it's okay. Maybe it's fear, maybe it's anger, maybe it's sadness, maybe it's love, maybe it's hope, maybe it's compassion. Whatever it is, you are safe here. So keep those prayers coming for Reverend Jeff and for our community. And remember what Savannah said today, that where you pray from is as important as what you pray for. So pray from love and wholeness. Okay, we're going to open it up. If you want to speak, please either click on that raise hand icon or turn on your video and raise your actual hand and wait to be recognized by the Zoom master. And please try to keep your comments brief so everyone can have the time that they need. Reverend Jeff, you look like you were about to say something.
Yeah, before we jump, I've been thinking about that document, Sally, which really answers a ton of questions. And it also highlights how many people are in such high service to this community. But I'm thinking about the availability of that document. Will there be an availability? People can get a hold of you, Constance, or someone and get a copy of that.
Yeah.
We're going to put it on the website. We just have to figure out where, and there's a few things we have to clean up. But other than that, we're going to put it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for mentioning that, Reverend Jeff. I was going to mention that and it slipped my mind. So yeah, we are going to post it soon on the website. So you'll be able to see if you have a question about facilities or something, you'll know who to go to.
And also I would say if there are questions and you're having trouble finding your raise hand or lower hand button, the chat, we'll monitor the chat as well.
Yeah, and if I can if I can add one last thing. A community. It's not just us. It takes everyone. We met yesterday with the Prac Corps, and I feel very strong that that is your go-to. Those are your go-to folks. If you can't reach us, they'll be holding a high watch, and we'll be working very close with the practitioners, excuse me, and all the facility folks and the people that keep our center running. So this is just not I guess a separate entity that just is flying around by itself. we are a team. And I just wanted to say that it was a great meeting yesterday. Lots of questions like some of you will have, and we want to make sure the practitioners, and us being a practitioner, are well informed and able to answer questions too.
It looks like Maureen may have a question, and I know she's co-hosted and can't raise her. Maureen, unmute yourself and then you can.
Okay. Hi. Thank you. Wow, what an amazing leadership team we have. I feel very confident in what you all had to share. You're all bringing some really great experience, and so I feel very cared for that. So thank you very much. And Reverend Jeff, I wanted to ask, will we see you throughout this process, or is this like, will you be popping in doing a cameo, or?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, and what we've been talking about. The trick is to not stress out my system too much.
Right.
So as you know, I'm kind of feeling my way. I'm seeing what my mind wants to work a lot and do a lot of things. And as Constance pointed out, she's had to bonk me on the head a time or two and say, go take a nap. Which is, right now, that's kind of what I'm needing. So I'm going to be around, and I'm going to be involved and available to anyone and everyone. Let me think, is that true?
All I asked to you was, are we going to see you? Are you going to pop in occasionally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
We talk too much sometimes, I think.
And it might be the job of the rest of the leadership of the center to tell Reverend Jeff to go take a nap.
Yeah. And that's okay too.
Don't tempt me, it's almost time.
And then lastly, I just wanted to say that I'm here to cheer you on, Rev Jeff, as you rest and heal, and whatever that looks like. And just, I love you, and you're always going to be here in spirit. If you're resting wherever you are, you're going to be here. And I don't know, I just feel with Reverend Tony, Reverend Sally, and Reverend Jerry, it's good stuff. I feel great about it.
I'm glad you do. Thanks, Maureen.
Thank you.
Tricia, it looks like you've got a question or comment. You've got your video on. You have to unmute yourself if you want to make a comment.
I can leave now. I just feel like I want to say something before I leave, but
Go ahead.
Who is this, Sally? Do we know?
Well, I was trying to get Tricia, but now I'm not seeing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think she actually had anything to say.
Okay. Anyone else with a question? I'm looking at the chats as well.
Sally, I thought I saw Phyllis White, high and raw.
Thanks, Peggy. Phyllis, do you have something that you'd like to share or ask? Let me ask you to start your video.
Fish, got her microphone on.
There she is.
There you go, Phyllis.
oh, I just wanted to say that I just wish Reverend Jeff all the best, and look forward to seeing him when he can. But we know that he needs to take care of himself.
Bless you, Phyllis. Thank you.
Paul, I see your videos turned on.
Hello, Reverend Jeff. So lovely to see
Hello,
you.
Paul.
As you know, I don't bother you at all, right? This is to everybody on the leadership teams. Will there, or can there be, or is there an avenue for someone that wants to volunteer additionally? Do you have any need? And what is the best route for anybody on this call, or some of us may entertain a conversation where, oh, I heard about this going on at Oakland Center, and I would like to be able to have a referral to say, there's always something, a hole, as I know, a hole that needs to be filled at Oakland Center.
Or a wall to be built.
What is the best communication path to channel that conversation?
This is such an amazing demonstration of prayer being answered before it was asked. I am very delighted to inform everyone on this call that as of yesterday, we have a brand new volunteer coordinator, and he's no stranger to being in service at the village. And I give you, actually, he may or may not, oh yeah, he's here someplace. Anyway, very, very grateful to be able to direct you for all volunteer inquiries to Zoe DeMuro. Yay.
Yay.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah. Thank you, Paul.
Zoe, is there anything you want to say about that?
Might as well. You're here.
We need you. Plain and simple, folks. We need you. There might not be quite as many things that we have had volunteers for in the past, but there are still plenty of things that we have to do. So by all means, if you are willing and able to share with us your talents, get in touch with me and we can work it out.
Blessed be. Thanks, Zoe.
I think so. It looks like we've got Rena Baker.
Yes. Am I unmuted? Yes.
You're good.
Jeff, I first want to thank you for all the work and heart and love you've put into our center so far, that we are now benefiting from in so many ways, and bringing us to a place where we can continue on what you've set in place for us. And the strength of the leadership team is magnificent. And I think the power of our participants, some of whom we never hear from, but the spirit feels strong.
Yeah.
You know, there's this energy working for us that is sometimes quite invisible, but it's felt. And so I want to express my gratitude for everyone, people I don't know that are praying right this minute, and all of you that are on and communicating together. And so keep me in mind for volunteering. And yes, we'll keep going and use the strength that we have. And Jeff, I wish you all the strength you need in your healing process.
Rena, thank you so much. Blessed be.
Blessed be.
What else?
This is Andy. I just wanted to make sure we expressed our gratitude for the incredible years of service that Barbara Gordon brought to that very same position, serving as a volunteer coordinator. It was quite stunning.
Yes, it was.
Amen.
Good catch.
Thank you, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
Hi, this is Susan.
Hello,
Hi.
Susan.
My video's not working, so I'm going to just say this. I was thinking about the song that Charles Holt always sang, and it's, "We all have a seat at the table of love." And it is in this love that we join, we support, and we just love one another. I'm so grateful, Reverend Jeff, for the foundation that has been given all of us to stand on. You have done a magnificent job and will continue to do that because your heart is always at the table. So thank you so much. And to all of you, to our leadership team, bless you. We're here to support you all as well. Thank you so much, everybody.
Blessed
Thank
be.
you, Susan.
Thank you, Susan.
Larry Williams is a
Yeah, thank you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
First of all, I want to thank all of you for coming together in the marvelous way in which you come together to continue keeping our village alive and well. And Reverend Jeff, I just want you to know that you always know having gone through similar challenges myself, that I'm with you. And I know that in the end, everything is going to be well. And we look so much forward to when you are back with us. And I just want to thank all of you for keeping our village together, because it's one of the most important things for most of us in our life. I can certainly say that's been the case for me. And blessed be Reverend Jeff, and to all of you. Thank you.
Blessed be Larry.
PC Curry has her hand up.
Hello. I am so glad, Reverend Jeff, that you are taking time to focus on your healing. I really am happy about that. I would like to hear more about the plan, and I know that it's very robust and it takes care a lot of the back scenes, and all of that's important. But I'd like to hear a little bit from the staff ministers about how they see their roles changing in this, and how that's going to look for us who are showing up on Sundays and Wednesdays.
Thank you for that question, TC.
Mhm.
Go for it, Revs.
Well, I'll speak a little to that, TC. Thank you for bringing that question up. I see that our strength will be emphasized in all that we do for our spiritual center, in honor of Reverend Jeff and in honor of every congregant, every practitioner, every minister, everyone involved, the leadership core, leadership team, the board of trustees. So I think we are all just stepping in a bigger way, doing very similar what we have been doing along the way. We're just broadening that, and we're joining together as a collaborative team to really make things happen, to make sure that all ends are met. And so this plan that Sally's sharing, Reverend Sally's sharing with you, that will be posted, is very detailed, and it's something that wasn't created overnight by us. We have been planning and meeting and talking on a weekly basis. And so if anything will change, it will be that we are all so much more connected, because we are meeting every week, every Tuesday for into the new year, and who knows for how long. And we're always available to one another because we've made it that way. So
Hello.
Uh-oh. Pink Floyd, a Pink Floyd moment.
It was a new person coming in. I think we're good.
Blessed be. Thanks, Sally.
Yeah, I got him.
Thanks, Peggy. So TC, I don't know if that answers your question. What I would speak to relative to the plan, a few more details. As far as the services and ecclesiastical, Sunday, Wednesday, special services, we as a team get together and we coordinate what's expected to happen and help to make it happen, reaching out to the volunteers. And because it's never any one of us that's doing this, it's a team effort in everything we do. If you're wondering about the ministries, when you go out to the website, you can see the listing of our ministries. And so Reverend Jerry is our point person for ministries in general. We as the staff ministers help her with that process. And then with
Sally, hello. Hello.
Yes. Okay. I think whoever that was got muted.
That was Lita.
Yeah, it
Lita.
sounded like Lita.
Okay, Lita, let me finish and then we'll unmute you in a minute. So with education, our education coordinator continues to be Constance Chapman. And so if there are ideas about workshops or proposals for workshops, she would be the one to reach out to, and she will bring in the staff ministers and Reverend Jeff, and we will talk about what's going to be offered at the center. The next area is the practitioners and the practitioner corps in general. And as the ministerial liaison for that team, I am on the practitioner leadership corps, which is a small team that helps to run the practitioner corps in general. And we also have Elena Hutchinson, we have Dorothy Mendez, we have Eliza Young, and we have Teresa Gardner that are on this leadership team. So relative to the practitioners, these are the individuals that you can reach out to as well as your own individual practitioner. The list is on the website. With youth and family, part of my letter of call is to serve as the ministerial liaison for youth and family and work directly with Lucian Baker, who is our youth and family coordinator. Relative to administration, that's Constance Chapman. Anything relative to administration is with Constance. Facilities is Paul Pursuti and Larry, and then the Board of Trustees is our own Robert Leeds.
Right.
So it gives you a little bit more detail that we didn't share by not sharing the document right away.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. That's very, very helpful.
You're welcome. So can we unmute Lita so that she can?
Lita, are you there?
I think she's having some phone challenges this morning.
Yeah.
Yes, I just asked her to unmute. So she's got it. I can't do it from here. She has to do it herself.
Okay, so in the meantime, is there anyone else who has a question or a comment that they'd like to share? And remember, you can type it in the chat. We're monitoring that as well.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
Welcome back.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello? First of all, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, Lita.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're on twice, Lita. Do you have two things open, two phones going?
No.
Hello?
Hello. I just have the one line.
Yeah, this is Jesse. I'm trying to get in somebody.
Okay, Jesse, can you hold on one second? Let's let Lita in. I'm gonna block I'm gonna mute you for a minute, okay? Now we'll come back.
Okay, I'll hold on.
Oh, bless our hearts.
I know.
I love us.
Okay, Lita, you're on.
Lita, I have to do
Or
it.
Jesse.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Now can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, well, first of all, I want to say, I hear an echo here. First of all, I want to say that was not me initially trying to call in, so did not intentionally preempt whoever was wanting to get in first. But since I am on the call, I will say thank you all so much for what you're doing. This has certainly been a big revelation as to what is coming forth and what has been happening, and for the team working together, the ministerial team. This is really a lot to absorb. I'm very happy to know that things will be going on as usual as can be expected during this time. Reverend Jeff, I wish you all the best. I have had you in my prayers all along, but now I think I'll just change my treatment a little bit. Okay.
Brian, I told myself I wouldn't cry on this call.
I really, really miss being in the scheme of things. This pandemic has been the pits. And although we're supposed to look at it like it's a time for growth, time for change, time for a new season, and how did we grow, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm very happy to be a part of the village. I would like to participate in some way. Well, I just love you all and grateful for each and every one. And we'll be certainly glad we can all get back together in the flesh and do what we always do. So
Rowdy.
Yes, rowdy. So I think that's enough. I don't want to take up a lot of time, but I'm very grateful to have this opportunity. And know that I continually hold the village in for the highest and greatest good. And of course, that means all of you as well. So I love you all. And I'll just say so long. But I will still stay on the call.
Thank you, Lita.
Love you too, Miss Lita.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
So
you. I mean, you're welcome.
I see in the chat that we've got a question. If we have an ecclesiastical question, do we reach out to Reverend Jerry? Yes, you can reach out to Reverend Jerry, Reverend Tony, Reverend Sally, Constance, any one of us. But yes, the answer is yes. Now we were going to try and unmute call in user 4, and I believe that's going to be Jesse.
Yep.
So we'll, Jesse, if you can unmute yourself, you may have to do *6 on your phone to unmute. And in the meantime, I will look at the chat.
Okay, am I unmuted?
Yes, you are.
Yep. Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Reverend. I just want to let you know that I always keep you in my prayers. I am so grateful for everything that is taking place at the center and all the work that all the ministers are doing. I'm so grateful, and I will do and continue to do anything that I can to help, to assist, or anything that I can do. I love all of you. I bless you. And thank you for your great work, for your guidance, direction, and protection, and everything that you do. I love you and bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse. I love you too.
All right, I'm not seeing anything more in the chat, so maybe we can kind of wrap this up. Robert, off to you.
Sure. Well, so since it's Hanukkah, I'm going to teach you a Yiddish word. The Yiddish word is kvel. I'm kvelling. And kvel means to just be filled to bursting with love and pride. And that's what I'm feeling right now for this community, give me a second, for just, you know, all the love and integrity and action that's been demonstrated here. It's clear that everyone is so committed to this community. I know, Maureen, I'm like the same way. Thank you. I just really want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. And, you know, we'll keep moving forward. And, you know, thank you. Just again, thank you.
Let's be Robert.
Blessed be. So ends our service, and I am now ending the meeting.
Thank you. You know where to find us.